Like, that's my thing. He was hiding in plain sight. Like, you don't see Bill Cosby making no goddamn songs called I See You 12 and Attractive, Now I'ma Hold You Captive.
Damn, man.
You don't see.
Yeah, you didn't see him putting anything in his jello.
That's what I'm
giving
saying.
it to people.
Here, take this pill, I'm gonna show you the real Bill.
I'm done. Before this initial video starts, I would just like to say, R.Kelly, you're a piece of shit. Yo, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy YTV, man. And today we are having a discussion. But before we get into it, let's have my two guests introduce themselves.
L. Watts.
Carter the Third.
I knew it. I knew it wasn't gonna be his real name. What was your last name? Buster Shavigade?
But if we're doing that, then
He remembers.
Alright, well then shit. My name is Brad Shazzy Brizzle. So
Okay, L. Mike. So today, man, we are having a conversation about R.Kelly. But before we get into that, I have a song that I need to promote. Okay, so as you guys know, the Lifetime documentary called Surviving R.Kelly has aired, what, last weekend?
yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Last weekend.
And
Yep.
you know, it was rough. It was rough. To be honest, I canceled R.Kelly a long time ago when I heard he was having sex slaves and putting, you know, females in burlap bags and taking them away like crumpets. Yeah, this like we gonna it's in our blood. We gonna make jokes, but this was really like this was messed up. Like, it put a lot of things in perspective for me. Like, damn, I don't even know what's the first thing that we should talk about.
I don't know.
Because there was so much.
It was so bad. Each episode, you would think, okay,
I think
this is where it stopped.
Yeah.
But it kept getting worse
I think
and worse and worse. Like,
Lifetime should actually be ashamed of themselves.
no, they did right.
I'm glad.
I mean,
I'm glad that they boarded.
This has been going on for the longest.
Yes.
So for everyone, I don't understand how he had no charges or no type of investigation.
What black man can get away with all this shit, bro?
He did have an investigation.
Yes, for years.
He had one investigation.
No, but I'm saying there's multiple.
And he had back child support. What black man you know got away with back? Okay, so we knew R. Kelly was a piece of shit a long time ago. But you know, we couldn't help but bump his music. You know, he had some hell. I'm sorry. He had. Look, I'm not bumping it now.
Listen, man.
But he had some hits. Chocolate Factory.
Yeah.
Step in the Name of Love.
You ain't gotta tell me.
What's the song y'all like? I mean,
I would never leave. That's my shit.
I felt that shit.
Man, I said
Nothing.
Ignition. And you know what blew me? That he made that right when the pissing investigation was going on. He was going to court for that. He was waiting to go to court for that situation for what, 8 years?
Give or take.
Shit, when did they invite him to the Olympics? Like after.
They invited him to the Olympics.
Yeah. That man.
Where
he had on the whole like flag.
They invited this
after his
bag.
allegations and court. No, actually, it wasn't no allegations. It was just court shit.
Nigga, why are you still eating yogurt?
I've been asking this before we even started. Why do you have a whole tub of yogurt?
It has probiotics in it.
Probiotics. All right.
Why do you?
It is.
Right.
It is
yogurt.
6:31 p.m.
What are you trying to say?
and you're eating yogurt.
It's good.
Are you okay?
Do I question if you get a bowl of cereal at 11 p.m.?
Oh man.
So I want to get into. Matter of fact, let's start here. Let's start with the people around him that helped him, but didn't really help him.
That's big right there.
So my thing is, why the fuck are you helping him get away with stuff like this when you're not actually trying to seek him some actual mental help?
I mean, you know he has friends in Chicago police. So
Yeah.
just that alone. And I guess he has friends in Atlanta too, because his house was.
But I'm
in
talking,
Atlanta, too,
yeah, but I'm talking about everybody that was in that documentary, like the backup singer,
his assistant.
his assistant.
He was like talking like, yeah.
Yeah,
like,
so he,
I guess, you know, like I'm young. I guess like.
Yeah.
Like no, ain't no and that.
Not at all. That shit not cool. Do you
He's
know?
clearly not put together himself.
No.
He would, Micah. He would go to high schools, bro,
And hang out.
and recruit.
Who said? I think that was that came out during
the.
That came out during the previous incident that came out. Like he would be up there and like talking to girls who were like 14, 15, 16 years old.
Oh yeah.
And like this is just like normal, but he's R. Kelly. Everybody knows him. So him on the campus.
First of all, nobody should know you on a high school campus. If I go to my old high school up the street, not a one single soul should know who I am or who Micah is.
I coach.
Yeah.
Okay, well they should know who I am.
They might know who I am because I work in the detention room.
Well, once again, they should know.
Billy, what you doing out here?
They should know who I
I'm out
am.
here getting locked up
Like
again.
there is no reason they should know who I am.
That's true.
That's
That's
all
a
I'm
fact.
saying. But and he would go to malls, like, and they weren't helping. He said, "Hey, go give me some girls." They would get him these underage girls.
Did you guys both
I was
watch?
absolutely like
Wendy Williams was asking him like what type, because to me it seemed like he had no type
He
from all of
doesn't.
these survivors. Like there was no type,
He
but
doesn't have a
apparently
type.
he told her that he likes petite women, and I'm like, what? I'm like, wow. So the smaller the better. I'm like, but that becomes like that's you molested.
So
them.
yeah,
Like,
so the smaller the better. So now you're getting to the point where you are like you're fucking with children, like
12-year-olds. Like literally, when he met Aaliyah, 12 years old, and married a girl at 15.
And bro, y'all,
come on, man.
look,
Yeah.
and that shit tripped me out. How every time somebody would start, speaking on his name, but when they would introduce him, it was a 17 years old. Met R. Kelly, 17, 15, 13,
19,
12.
12. Whoa. When I seen that, I was like, whoa.
Like, it really frustrates me. But do you want to know? Okay, I'll tell you guys why I decided to make this video and why I want to have a discussion about it. So, for one, Micah and I and Ray was supposed to be a part of it, but of course he had to dip. So me, Micah, and my other brother Ray, we made a reaction to his song "I Admit." It was stupid. It was really stupid. He said a lot of shit, but didn't say anything at all. Like didn't have. The only thing that was prevalent that I heard him say was, "I'm a parent and you a parent. If you bring your daughter around me, I'm a fucker." That's what he said basically.
19 minutes.
That's the only prevalent thing I said. Tell me why there are still people in my comments. First of all, that video gained traction since the weekend, so it's almost at 2K views now.
So people are defending him.
Yes, people, but this isn't everybody that commented on the video. Tell me why people are still defending him, saying that he set up and they're trying to bring a black man down. No,
It's not.
no, it's not a setup at this point. You telling me all these people?
he recorded the song.
All these people that are speaking against him just got together and say, "Hey man, we're gonna get this money,
And we gonna bring him down.
Yes.
We got to, because he's black.
Nobody gives a fuck that you made Step in the Name of Love. People loved you. But see, that really blows my mind that people. That's why I really want to make this video, because people will overlook something just because a nigga can sing.
I mean, what? Let it be like white girls.
That's you have a point.
Let it be white
you have
girls.
a point. Yo, yeah, if he did that to a little white woman, he'd have been locked up by 3 o'clock already.
He would have been lynched.
Oh,
Yeah.
he would have had a day to
Yes.
eat and breathe.
That's a very good point. I'm glad you said that.
Just because you know how it is in the system, like, I mean, it is what it is. That's how it's set up. Like, almost it's like set up to failure. Like, it was asked, Sparkle was talking to one of the executives or something like that, and he was like, well, he brings in this amount of residuals for a
Right.
So it was almost like he was like a god. Like, he just make a record or make another project. Like, all the trapped in the closet?
Yeah. And he made that while the investigation was still going on.
He made a movie.
Yeah,
Yes.
basically.
He made all that shit.
I just don't get why no one got him some help. If that was your man's, or
Because they're a part
like
of
from the first time, But if they doing it with him, they all need to go.
They are what's the term called? They're an accessory.
Enabler.
They're an accessory because they were bringing girls to him.
Yeah.
They were knee deep in it. And
That's what I'm saying.
They messed up too.
And even the fucking his ex-manager or whatever, he asked him. He said, "Hey man, you doing anything with Aaliyah?" He said no. Like, I don't know how much later, he went to him and he said, "Hey man, I think we got Aaliyah in trouble because he thought he got her pregnant." And all he said was, "Come on, man, you told me you weren't doing that." He didn't. They heard who was the backup singer was telling the story how about they were on the bus and like the door flew open and they saw R.Kelly having sex with Aaliyah.
Yeah.
At 15.
This should never happen.
How can you still defend this man? I don't understand. Please explain to me in the comments down below how you can still defend a fucking monster because he's a monster.
I can't.
People will try. Oh, he set up. That should never happen. Look, if that wasn't him on those piston tapes, then my name isn't Tam.
And that girl was 12. 12 years old. Think about like if you're a parent. Like I'm not a parent. None of us are parents.
No,
but
my God.
What? If I had a daughter and I seen that shit, you have to die. Like there's no talking. There's no throwing hands. You dead. You gotta die.
Micah, you are a psychologist. Please, give me some insight.
Well, peeing and defecating on somebody of any kind is...
This is a dominance thing?
It is a dominance thing, and it's a sign of disrespect. You don't respect anybody you pee on or you take a shit on. I don't care if you think that shit's kinky, sexy, hot, or it gets you off. Instantly. It is a sign of disrespect. It is a sign of dominance. And it's a controlling factor that you have over that person for as long as that relationship continues.
I agree. Like, I can't love somebody that I piss on.
Right, I can't even. You let me pee on you.
Yeah, that shit just doesn't make any sense whatsoever.
Let me pee on you. Like, what type of and
like you do? You have respect for yourself.
Yeah,
don't.
This case, it was a fucking child, bro.
Well,
you're doing it.
He's talking about something. It's not him, but you see him doing this shit. Getting set up.
They're fixing the camera.
Okay, that's right there. Okay, come on, man. That's you. That's your head, man.
He recorded.
Those are good braids.
Yeah,
all of these interactions with them, bro. Like, just talk.
His teacher was that his music teacher?
Yeah, she said something about it too.
Yeah, man.
I don't.
Sorry.
So, let's talk about the how he has the women like captive or whatever.
Oh yeah.
Let's get into that. So there is an argument that people are saying like, oh well, blame the parents. Like, why aren't the parents getting any blame for this, that, blah, blah, blah.
They were chained up.
Why the fuck?
I mean, that would be something normal. If I'm a parent,
you gonna blame the parents for kidnapping?
Regardless if my kid is 18, 19, 20, or whatever, I want to know where they at. I want to know their well-being.
That's what I'm saying. But they're saying that because some of the females that went with them thought they were gonna be like stars or whatever. So the parents were like, oh, go ahead. But see, you're taking advantage of people at that point. Bro.
And he also strategically did it. Like he'll meet somebody young and then stay around them until they age out. So that way, if they want to call and try to find their kid or whoever it is,
they're 18 at that point.
They're 18, so they can't do it. The police can't just raid a place or go in there But of course, if you're a concerned parent, I'm gonna go after. I'm just trying to see what the hell is going on. Where's my daughter at?
He brainwashes people,
basically. I mean, you saw that it was a 30-year-old in there too.
Yeah.
She was like, we was together 2 years, and then he was like, welcome home, babies. Like, what? Showed her the place or whatever, and then they had she was talking about a black room or some shit, like everything dark, black curtains and black sheets and black sofas and whatever that was in there. I was like, oh hell no, man. Sound like some dominatrix shit to me.
That's what I'm saying.
Sick shit.
Like how can you cannot say, oh, blame the parents as well. You can't say that shit when we talking about a monster. Like I don't care if they're 18 if they choose to stay there on their own. I don't give a fuck. He is holding them there, really.
Right.
Because they're in a foreign place. He's not feeding them at times, and he is beating them. They've all said they've been hit, slapped, punished, whatever.
Yeah. It's more than one person.
It's more. That's my thing.
More than one person saying pretty much the same thing. Like,
you think all these people just wanted to conspire against you? No! So, people that are in that documentary most definitely need to be held accountable for it.
Yeah.
Because you were not helping the situation at all, and you were letting a little girl get raped.
Basically, yeah. That's shit's like that's. I don't even know how I finished watching the whole.
Let's have another conversation. This may be the last one. So now, with all that being said, the biggest question is, can you separate artistry from the person? I know why I can't. Because they're two different things. In certain cases, like, okay, maybe not anymore, but Kanye was a good example for me, because even though Kanye wasn't physically like doing anything to people, he was saying wild shit.
Yeah,
but
there's a difference between saying.
Hold on, exactly. But that's my point. That's why I was able to separate the artist from the music, because I was like, okay, he still makes decent stuff. But my point is, I can understand if you still listen to like Kanye.
Yeah,
I can understand that.
Right, that's the difference. Like what you said.
Yeah. I can understand that. So let me tell you why I can't separate them, because you have to think about the songs that he made. The songs that he made were literally related to the shit that he was doing. The album that he made, Aaliyah, what was the name of it, Larry?
Oh, what you talking about? Age ain't nothing but a number?
Age ain't nothing but a number. Yeah. Age ain't nothing but a...
That song was hot as shit. But, man.
Dog.
He's telling on himself.
He's telling on himself. It ain't nothing wrong with a little bump and grind.
Yeah.
All of his music was related to literally what he was doing.
My body's
12 play.
falling.
What did we think 12 play was about?
Oh.
Now that we...
no. Oh, 12. Not 12 years old. I'm playing.
You sitting here thinking hard. I want to hear what you have to say.
No.
Yeah.
I was literally going through all of his songs in my head, like on some like fast, like on some 32x fast play, fast forward.
I'm trying to go to Napster in my brain. Hold on.
Napster.
I'm going through all the lyrics of every song. I'm like,
Hold up.
12 play. That was in my head before you said it. Going through Ignition now. I'm trying to go through all 22 parts of Trapped in the Closet.
Yeah. I'm that TP.
Oh my gosh.
Oh man, he made Space Jam track.
I believe I can fly.
You know how many motherfuckers love that song?
Yeah.
Alright, y'all can say what you want. I will still bump back and believe I can fly.
I can't.
I will.
I can't.
I think the biggest reasons he's on my playlist is because I don't know who you're referencing when you made these tracks.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't know when you making all these, like, because every big from the 90s up until now was making all that. But like, who was you talking about when you was making these songs? You could have been talking about Aaliyah, and no matter what, I wasn't there for 12-year-old Aaliyah, 15-year-old Aaliyah, but nonetheless, if you wrote it when you was fucking at the back of your tour bus, well, now we have an issue.
Yeah.
Yes.
And yeah, at 12 play, like, I mean, the name seemed good at the time, but now that we know that you're into 12-year-olds, it's a play on words, and I just can't support that. What else we got? Good lord, Bump and Grind, Can't Do It.
Honey Love.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But to the left, because this is like the second one back to back. Can y'all still watch the Cosby Show?
Oh, that's a good.
So this is the same boat now.
Yes.
This
Yes, I can.
It's on a scale, but one is like obviously worse than.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? You're talking about grown women versus kids. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
I can't. Oh, I mean, not even that. Look, what Bill Cosby did was most definitely like horrible. But the purpose of the Cosby Show was to show, like, they were supposed to get like a strong black family like on TV and make it realistic without too coonish.
Yeah, basically.
Right. And it did his job. It really did his job.
Trying to show middle class.
Right.
Basically.
Now, what he was doing off camera, I can't.
Hey.
I know it was the Cosby Show, but that show actually did do a lot of good.
It did.
So
he wasn't middle class.
And we also got
oh, you're right.
Then we got a different world out of that too, right?
Yes.
We did.
Yes.
Spin-off in a different world. Amazing.
I love different worlds.
Yes. And they're not doing stuff that's in plain sight. Like, that's one my thing. He was hiding in plain sight. Like, you don't see Bill Cosby making no goddamn songs called I See You 12 and Attractive, Now I'ma Hold You Captive.
Damn, man.
You don't see.
Yeah, you didn't see him putting anything in his jello.
That's what I'm
giving
saying.
it to people.
Here, take this pill, I'm gonna show you the real Bill.
I'm done. Bars, he did it again. He did it again. Oh snap! Damn. Wow, I was not expecting that one. Whew. The interviews. Matter of fact, that old ass MTV interview where I forgot his name, the dude with the scruffy hair. He asked him. He was like, "So, do you like?" Matter of fact,
you talking about? I know what you're talking about.
Before I say this, I'm gonna ask a normal person this question. Let's see how fast he responds. Hey, Micah, do you like teenage girls?
No.
Hey, Al, you like teenage girls?
No.
Okay, so you see how quick those responses, right? Matter of fact, I'm gonna just play the clip. I'm gonna play the clip. Roll the clip.
Do you like teenage girls?
When you say teenage, how old are we talking?
Girls who are teenagers.
Y'all saw how slow his response was. He said, and he didn't even answer immediately. He said,
So what you talking
so
about?
how old, when you say teenage, how old we talking?
What? That's the wrong answer.
What?
Wrong answer.
Was that
Yes.
I'm like, well, you know, you say 19's a thing, so technically.
No, he was like, so how old you talking? Like,
19.
That was the wrong answer.
the wrong
thing
thing.
to
You
say.
say
That's wrong.
any normal person would say,
R. Kelly had to have some, not
he was getting
something.
raped
Yeah.
as a kid. Yeah.
Yeah.
He was getting,
Yeah, he wasn't the only one.
he was not. Supposedly, he was not. Wow, this has been a very interesting conversation.
Yeah, he was not the only one. Could it play a part? Possibly.
Possibly.
Yeah.
But
it does.
why would you want to do that to other people, bro?
It's not a matter about wanting to do that to other people. It's a matter about that's all you know. I'm just coming from psychology.
It's almost
Usually, like 90% of the time, if there's sexual abuse, especially when it comes to like child molestation and like incest, it's going to trickle down, and they're going to repeat the same behaviors.
Yeah.
it's pretty much like a lot of
'Cause he not-
warfare.
Yeah, he never got the help that he needed.
No.
Here's what it is. Well, it's not here's what it is, but that's just how it goes.
But then people are gonna say, but that's a grown man.
That is
Like,
and
you know
there
right
was
from wrong.
There was a grown man who did the same thing, or a female, because females do it too, that did it to him. That became normalized. You're thrusting a child of that young of age into a very mature position, role, and then he's left with a bunch of feelings he doesn't know how to do, so he repeats the same behaviors.
This is true. Everybody looks at Michael Jackson crazy.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
His childhood was taken away. What does he do?
He builds Neverland.
He builds Neverland.
Yeah,
Shit,
you gotta-
hell yeah. I'm gonna build a whole roller coaster and have tigers, lions, and bears.
Because
all
he
around.
never had that shit.
Because he never had it. So they try to say,
That's a good point.
you know what I'm saying? So yes, things can, have a major effect on you, especially at a young age.
You have
Yes.
to get that help.
Most
He never
definitely.
got that help.
Damn.
Bruh. I just thought about that. I don't know what made me think about it.
That was quick.
But
But
yeah. If you do not stop with that fucking bucket of yogurt at 7 o'clock,
that's exactly what it
PM.
is. It's a fucking bucket.
It's a bucket.
It's a bucket.
like what?
It's a bucket. That was it. That was the end of the conversation, man. Please do me guys a favor, like, share, and subscribe, and please hit that notification bell so that you do know when I. If you disagreed or agree with anything that we said, please do me a favor, leave a comment down below. I usually say when it comes to things like this, I usually say let's debate. No, let's argue. Let's argue. I want to argue. Don't try to say the sick fuck, because if you do, I gotta go in on you. Like. There is no saving Robert Kelly. Like, you cannot argue with me. You can try. Let's have the argument in the comments down below. Anything else you got?
We like facts.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
all facts. Comment.
Yes, we like facts.
Please comment, because I go through all of them.
Yes. Let's
Comment
go.
below.
Please leave a comment down below so we can have this conversation. Because you know we're gonna get some type of hate.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
Some type of hate.
That's what we want.
Yeah, that's what.
I'll be the first to comment.
Yeah. Alright, man, with that being said, it's your boy Watch TV. Always keeping the boy low key, then the locksmith working on both knees, and I'm out. Peace!